Hey fellow enthusiasts, this is TommyLanham and I am on a mission to break the monotony of the mundane and the mediocre by bringing as much enthusiasm to as many businesses, ministries, marriages, and individual lives as I possibly can. Hey, if you want to know what to do about your car breaking down, hot water heater going out, losing your job, or any other financial emergency, then this video is for you.
Here we go.
Financial emergencies are going to happen, all right? It doesn't matter how much money you have or how little money you have, where you live, what kind of house you have, whether it's a new car, an old car, whatever the case may be, financial emergencies are going to happen. And I think there's a story in the Old Testament, in the book of Genesis, chapter 41, that gives us a solid principle for what to do. Here's the deal. Joseph is talking with Pharaoh. Pharaoh's had a dream. Joseph interpreted that dream for him. And what it means is this. Egypt is getting ready to have 7 years of abundance. But it's going to be followed by 7 years of famine, where there's almost nothing. And so Joseph's suggestion to Pharaoh is this. Hey, in the first 7 years when you've got abundance, take a lot of that, save it up, store it up to where you can use it for the 7 years of famine. Store up 7 years worth at least so that you can eat and take care of yourself during the 7 years of famine. Now, what is the principle? The principle is this. What do you do about your car breaking down, about your hot water heater going out, about getting laid off or any other financial emergency? What do you do about that? You make that decision now. Don't wait for the emergency. Joseph didn't say, hey, let's enjoy the 7 years of abundance, and when the 7 years of famine get here, then we'll worry about that. No, he made the decision immediately. Make the decision immediately. Right now, before the emergency happens, what are you going to do about that emergency? I encourage you to save up an emergency fund. Some people call it a rainy day fund. But it is money set aside because emergencies are going to happen, okay? You're not going to avoid them. Have I said that enough already? Emergencies are going to happen. So be ready. Set that money aside for emergencies or rainy days or whatever you want to call it. Set that money aside so that you can take care of the emergency when it comes. It's too late to do anything about the emergency when the emergency happens. Do something about the emergency right now. Here are 2 suggestions on saving up an emergency fund. The first one is this. Save up a baby emergency fund of $1,000 if you've got any kind of debt other than your home. Because you really need to be pouring money into that debt, and that's another subject for another day that we will talk about sometime. But just know you need at least a baby emergency fund, and that is $1,000, $1,000 in a savings account or somewhere where you have easy access to it. Because emergencies don't wait for opportune times. They come at the worst time. And you need money immediately most of the time when they happen. So you need to have that money in a place where you can get it very easily and very quickly. $1,000, and then any extra that you got, you want to pour in to taking care of that debt. All of your debt except for your home. That's another issue for another time as well. $1,000 baby emergency fund. The second way to save up for emergency funds. Go from the baby emergency fund up to a fully funded emergency fund. Most financial coaches and counselors will agree that we need somewhere between 3 to 6 month expenses in our emergency fund. So sit down and calculate what your expenses are for 3 to 6 months. Personally, I encourage you to lean toward the 6 months rather than the 3 months. But that's up to you. But at least 3 months. Somewhere between 3 to 6 months emergency fund that you have set aside. And listen, when a car breaks down, it's an aggravation, but it's not a detriment. Hot water heater goes out, it's an aggravation, but it's not a detriment. You lose your job, maybe a frustration, but it's not a detriment, at least for 3 to 6 months. It gives you an opportunity to be able to find something else, to discover a solution. Why? Because you prepared for the emergency ahead of time. You saved up during your years of abundance, and you are ready for your years of famine, whatever that may be in your situation. And when we have that emergency fund set aside to take care of those emergencies that definitely will happen, we are able to experience a financial peace, and we can focus more on feeding our enthusiasm. Hey guys, if you enjoy the content that I've been sharing with you, please comment and let me know what resonated with you so that I can find that out. And plus, if there's anything else that you would like for me to cover, you can put that in the comment section as well. If you like this, please click on the like. If you'd like to be a part of the fellow enthusiast community, please click the subscribe button below.